So when we're doing personalised ads, how can we make sure that we're not creepy and we're still relevant? It's a great question, and it was the main topic of my talk today. And I think about personalisation in the context of, for a start, creepiness is subjective, brand dependent, and context dependent. So different brands will have different tolerance for how far they want to take their personalisation, and that's as old as marketing itself. There's a difference between the way that AXA advertise and the way that Money Supermarket advertise. So how far do you want to push it? And then there's a question of how ready are people to have that boundary crossed between what they think is appropriate technology and what's not. So is it okay if Amazon Alexa, the home devices or the Google Home or our Apple devices listen to our conversation, then serve us ads against it? It might sound super creepy, but it's happening, and it will happen really soon. So is that a case of it's creepy, or it's just that we're not quite ready for it emotionally to get into that? So trends for 2018, I think about this in a couple of ways. I think there's a bunch of extremely exciting stuff happening in the fields of VR and AI. So I've seen some examples and experienced some of the latest headsets that fully immerse you in this world that almost feels real. It's really getting there. It's not quite there yet, but eventually we're going to have these immersive experiences that render or change the way that we interact socially. Because why would you go to the pub when you can just log into your VR from the convenience of your own home? And in a business context, why would you go to the office if you can plug into a virtual environment that doesn't require commuting or city centres and all the rest of it? And the same thing with AI. So big data, learning everything about our patterns and plugging together trillions of data points to learn more about us. So those are the two major ones that I think we should think about in 2018. But on the flip side, I think it's there's always a danger that we as marketers think too far ahead because of what's shiny and new and exciting, and then lose focus on actually where marketing is at the moment and the levers that we can pull right now. So 95% of the press articles and the thought leadership and the strategy pieces will be around that type of thing. But actually sometimes 20% uplift in your business by pulling the lever of paid search, which isn't that sexy these days but is super influential, could be a better way to focus your time, energy and thinking power.